penuh bermisi Guru AYU mencapai misi yang satu, permisi kita bantu.
Tahniah. Siaran langsung ini dibawakan khas kepada anda oleh Akademi YouTuber Malaysia. Tumpukan perhatian anda. Siaran langsung akan bermula sebentar lagi. Link sijil akan diberikan di hujung siaran ini. Pastikan diisi dalam tempoh yang ditetapkan. Terima kasih.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi everyone, teachers and all the wonderful students. Welcome to Pusat Tuisyen Academy YouTuber. Okay, how are you doing today? I hope all of you are ready for today's lesson. Okay, let me introduce myself. I'm Madam Aisha Blue and today I'm the moderator plus control host. Okay, so we teachers of Academy YouTuber can help you to prepare for your Muet examination. Okay, our Muet and English matriculation class will be on Tuesday, every Tuesday at 3 p.m. So please set reminder, okay, and join our class. All right, let me introduce our teacher for today's lesson. Not only today, last week, the week before. Okay, she is with us. Okay, Teacher Cheah. Okay. So we have Teacher Cheah in the house. We are now live from Teacher Cheah's channel. So please subscribe her channel. Okay. Try to support her channel because she has lots of Muet videos in it. Rugi tau tak join. Subscribe please. Okay. Today we are going to learn Muet reading 100/3 part 7. Okay. So make sure to follow the class until the end. And okay, so before we begin, I have few reminders to all of you. First, please pay attention to our lesson. Stop chatting and use the chat session wisely. Number 2, regarding certificate link, we are still waiting for the link. Hopefully, we will get it before the class ended. Otherwise, you have to PM Madam Cheah later. Okay, so we will also invite you to be on stage, but make sure you are ready to on your camera and also your microphone. Okay, and the important one is mute your YouTube. Okay, while you are on the stage. Okay, so without further ado, let's welcome Madam Cheah. Okay, so Madam Cheah, you can start presenting.
Thank you very much, our moderator plus control host, Madam Aisha Blue. Tamak lah, tak apa. It's okay. Okay, welcome to another lesson with us at this Academy YouTuber. And I would like to share today's skill, which is reading 800/3. Part 7. Okay, we shall go slow and steady. Right. So last week I have I have shared with you about part 6. Now we are going to look into part 7. Okay, before we start, for those of you who are joining this lesson, please indicate where are you from and then your schools, and stay tuned with us from the beginning until the end. Okay. So usually this part 7, which is quite 6 and 7 is quite difficult because of the skills tested. Not only that, the reading passages, they pitch at higher band. I mean, the vocabulary wise, they are in B2 and C1, which is higher. And you really need to use the skill to answer those questions. As I mentioned before, don't have to be too worry about it. As you go through, you practice more. I'm sure that you're able to answer those questions, right? Okay. Move on, yeah. Okay, I'm going to share with you reading tips and tricks with me. Okay. Okay, the objective, So you are to identify the reading skills tested in part 7. master the tips and tricks of answering reading questions. So you need to, I'm going to share with you the passive questions, yeah? So passive question usually is, it is set such a format that you can, what do you call that, follow it easily, yeah? You can follow it easily, okay? This is me, formerly teaching in College Matriculation Negeri Sembilan, okay? These are our group members, yeah? We are from Muet and English Matriculation Group. My leader is Madam Aisa. And then beside both of us, we have Cikgu Hana, we have Madam Vina, we have Teacher Yenny. Those of us who are regular presenter. Nevertheless, we have another 3 of the members. They are from another challenge whereby when they are given some time, they will be able to join us and present their lessons with all of us. They are Madam Madeline, Madam Anita, and Madam Aisha. They will join us very soon. Okay, so I'm going to share with you part 7. Okay, and these are the information that you need to follow. Okay, 7 questions, 4 options. Okay, part 7, usually the questions will start from question 34 to 40. The length of the passage, usually 700 to 900 words. Okay, the skill tested, the focus, focus, you need to recognize the text content features. Okay, no doubt it will be one reading passage, yet you have to look into details, opinions, emotions, attitude, writer's purpose, main idea, and implication. Here, mean implication, there are 2 things that fits into here: predict outcomes and making inference. All right. Next is recognizing text organization features. So for the text organizations, you will have 5 types. You have narration, you have comparison, compare and contrast, you have problem solutions, you have description. Okay, descriptions. All right, descriptions also involve, you will have process, maybe a process. The passage is about a process, for example. Okay, and then reference. Last week I talked about reference. You have cataphoric, anaphoric, exaphoric reference. All right. So usually the types of articles or the type of reading passages usually taken from specialized magazine articles, textbooks, reviews, reports, journal articles, research bulletins, professional publications, and literary writing. Okay, you have 4 options. You choose only one. Okay, so what I have mentioned just now, I will repeat. So these are the reading skills. So for this one, informational text structures, I mentioned, description, sequence, cause, effect, compare and contrast, problem solution. These are the reading passages that will come out in this Muet 800/3. Okay, so I think now let me read out the secret code. The secret code. The first, the first code. The first code is A37.
Yeah.
A37. Yes, A37. Okay, I shall proceed. Okay. All right. So that reading text structures, I put it aside. Okay, let me bring you, just refresh what we have gone through for a few weeks. So here, to recognize text context features, we have to identify the main ideas and supporting details. Just now I mentioned the mention about ideas and details. Actually, it is main ideas and supporting details. As you look at this passage, this first paragraph, Anthony's teacher, Mr. Rivera, gave the class different kinds of homework assignment. The assignment was to watch the weather report on television every night for a week. Mr. Rivera told the students some things to listen for as they watched each night's report. He also gave them a worksheet to fill out while they watch. Okay, this first paragraph, all right, after reading this first paragraph, I will share with you the first questions. All right, what is the main idea of the first paragraph? Look at the questions. Okay, this type of question usually come out in Muet exam 800/3, either asking you to look at paragraph 1 or paragraph 4 or paragraph 6. This is a very obvious kind of question tested both in part 6 and 7. So here just get to let you get gear into it, yeah? So may I know what is the main idea of first paragraph? Remember, what is the main idea of the first paragraph? Usually, as you write your essay, you always, write your topic sentence. Your lecturers, your teachers always remind you to write the topic sentence. As for reading, we say main ideas. Sometimes the main ideas appear in the first sentence, sometimes at the end of the first sentence. So for these questions, I would like you to type the answer in the chat box in the chat section. What is the answer for these questions? Okay, please respond.
Okay, please write your answer in the chat session. Okay, Encah Yao said A. Encah Yao said A.
Okay, very good, Encah Yao. Okay, yeah. So you can see, where is the? Okay, yeah. So obviously, this is the answer. Okay. So the supporting details, a lot of things that you have given to the students, different kind of homework. You have one homework, okay, watch it, and then also listen and
You change the
give them a
answer to
worksheet.
B. Oh, number 2B.
I haven't shown any question.
That's why. Number
No, not
2B,
yet.
number 1A.
No. I haven't shown you any question for question 2. Okay. Sabar.
Sabar,
So
Cheah.
give the word. So ask the
patient.
student to fill out the forms, fill out the worksheets. So there are three things to do. Okay, the homeworks that the student need to do. Okay. The answer is A. The answer is A. Sekejap drink water.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, very good, Cheah. You got it correct. And Cheah, the answer number 1 is A. Okay, the answer for number 1 is A. Number 2 not yet.
Okay. So we are testing the part that main ideas, supporting details. Okay, the second one just giving you this, give you the information about facts and opinion. 2 weeks ago, we had talked about this, facts and opinion. Facts is something that can be verified, can be proven true or false. So there are some kind of authorities mention this, or reliable sources. So you can see according to the researcher or the finding says this and that. If it is about facts. Whereas when we talk about opinions, we have this assignment here. Okay, the statements usually expressed by a writer. Okay, the writer's feelings, the writer's attitudes, or the writer's belief. So usually you can see they are neither true or nor false. They were expressed by saying that, in my opinion, I think, it seems like, these are the words that showing that that sentence, the idea given is basically based on a writer's feelings, attitudes, or beliefs. Yeah. So next, yeah, we are going to look at emotions. Yeah. So sometimes we have many kind of emotions, whether you are happy, sad, excited, all these emotions. Yeah. If you read the passage, if you get the word sad, that would be wonderful. But unfortunately, in the descriptions, they will show you by telling us the feelings, yeah, the feelings of sad. Okay, so see, instead of stating that a character is sad, describe their trembling lips and watery eyes. By showing rather than tell, writers are better to able to trigger readers' emotions by allowing them to feel as though they are experiencing what the character is feeling. Okay, that is the technique that used by a writer to express that kind of emotion, sad emotion, happy, excited, scared, uh, all those emotions that we have, right? So if this question come out, so the options obviously they will show devastated, yeah, devastated, feeling sad, yeah. So what you can do is get a list of these kind of emotions and then get the synonym of it, so you get all those vocabulary in hand so that you can answer those questions. Okay, next, attitude. Yeah, attitude. Yeah, often an author's tone in describing it is described by adjectives such as cynical, depressed, sympathetic, cheerful, outraged, positive, angry, sarcastic, prayerful, ironic, solemn, and so on. Yeah. Okay, so where are you? What? Okay, so there are four basic types of attitudes. Yeah, attitudes and behaviors. So you will have positive attitude, negative, neutral. Okay. Okay. So here, the positive one mentioned here, the negative one, neutral attitude, second attitude, meaning to say it's combination of negative and aggressive. All right. So writer's purpose, okay, writer's purpose, okay, an author's purpose may be to amuse the reader, okay, maybe make you entertain you, amuse, make you have feeling, have to make you happy, to persuade the reader, or sometimes they say if that particular articles is to persuade you, to convince you to agree to what the writer had to say, okay, or to inform the reader, okay, to inform the reader, to just tell you, usually is a expository message, to satirize a condition, satirize, okay. Okay, next, this implication here, there are two aspects: predict something that are going to happen, or to infer, yeah, to infer. So implication can also be recognized as a tool for making inferences or figuring out what the writers isn't directly saying in a passage. Okay, infer, yeah. To recognize implication, it is important to to first note how important it is based on how often or in how much details is discussed. Okay, implications. Yeah, so we are looking at the message or the sentence or the phrases keep on repeating, emphasizing the importance. Yeah, emphasizing the importance. Okay, so from here, these are the skills that you need to master it when you answer part 6 and part 7. Okay, let me show you this. Rex sat at the mouth of an alley and chewed the bone that he had found by the dumpster. It was a meaty bone that had belonged to a larger animal, perhaps a state fair prize winning pig. Rex was attracted to the bone by its strong scent. Apparently, he was not the only one who could smell it. He heard the juggle of tats behind him and turned into a larger dog. Rex released the bone and began growling at the other dog. The other dog began growling at Rex. The two dogs inched towards one another, maintaining eye contact. Each began growling louder as the other approached within striking distance. After reading this paragraph, okay, what event is most likely to occur next? So you're going to predict what is going to happen after this. What is going to happen after this? Okay, Rex. Okay, Rex. What is Rex? Okay, and then chew the bone. Okay, and then how do you know what is Rex? Okay, we are looking at what kind of animals that or the pets that we have. Okay, okay, so by any chance, what kind of animal is this? Okay, so along the way you read here, so was attracted, yeah, and then he was not only this, smell it, another friend of his also smell it. Here you can see that's a larger dog. Okay, so you know another dog, meaning to say the larger dog and the Rex. So now you see Rex and the larger dogs are the same family, which is they are from the dog family. So these two dogs inched towards one another, maintaining eye contact. Now they are growling louder. Okay, so what will happen next? Now, a piece of bone and a piece of meaty bones. Now, there are two animals also wanted the bones. What will happen next? What will happen next? Okay, so can you type? Okay, what happened to the two dogs?
Awesome Cheah said snatching the bone.
Snatching the bone. Okay. All right, snatching the bones. Okay, anybody else beside that?
Only. No, so far no. Only one.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Okay, when they are maintaining the eye contact, and then you can see the loud voice. So obviously they're going to fight. They snatch. Okay, snatch the bone is correct. They're going to fight to get the bones. Okay, good. So now you know the answer is snatch the bones. You know that they're going to fight for it. All right. So in the passage, where are the evidence saying that they're going to fight? These two animals going to fight. Starting from which line? Starting from which line saying that they're going to fight? Okay. So in the reading passage, the reading passage will give you the evidence. It will give you the evidence that this sentence and this sentence give you the clue that these two dogs are fighting. All right, these two dogs are fighting. Okay, so I let you take a look. The two dogs are probably going to fight. So from the passage, I believe this because they are growling at one another. Neither dog is backing down, and they are getting closer. They are probably going to fight over the bone. Okay, yes. So you see here, they are, you see, which one the inch? The two dogs inch towards one another. They are getting closer, maintaining the eye contact.
Approach within striking distance.
Okay, they approach each other with striking distance. Yeah. On top of that, they are coming with the growling sound.
Yeah.
Okay, inch towards. So those are the evidence that leading you to get the answer that they are probably going to fight. Yeah, they are probably going to fight. Okay. So we're going to give them the second code. Yeah, the second code is 5. The second code is 5.
5.
The second 5. Yeah. All right. So I will quickly go through this, okay? Because I showed you already last week, just let you take a look. All right. So you see here, what is gig work? Okay, they will give you a sentence, ask you to find out what is the whole thing's about, the objective. Okay, in line 6, about the positive impact. Okay. Now
Madam,
the main idea of
Sir Desson is here. Mr. Desson is here with us.
Okay, hello, Mr.
Hello, Mr.
Desson.
Desson.
Welcome.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. And then your students are very supportive. Okay, now main idea, paragraph 7. Yeah, just now I showed you one. Okay, and then through statement. Okay, and then give you refers to asking for synonyms. Yeah, asking for synonyms, or it may like anaphoric or cataphoric, exophoric information. Yeah, from the text. Okay, part 7. So begin the text by what is the technique used? Okay, the evidence in paragraph 2. Okay, asking you to find the evidence. Yeah, just now like we need to find out the evidence about the dogs going to fight, right? So true statement again here. See, best replace, asking you to replace. Maybe it is synonyms. Maybe it asks you to do anaphoric, cataphoric, exophoric reference. Okay, about when you decide this. Okay, what is the purpose? Mostly effective. Okay, they use celebrity, yeah, not anyone, but celebrities, yeah. Okay, one thing is there will be one question about title, asking you to get the title. Very obvious, so you wouldn't get wrong. If practice and practice and practice, you will get perfect score. All right. Okay, this one question, this one, yeah. Okay, asking for reason, yeah. Asking for reason. What is the connections for these two? Asking for reason as well. Okay, how? Asking you how. Look at the methods, yeah. Mainly about main idea. Okay, this one highlight the report, the study report. So you have to find something which is facts. Report, yeah, facts, not opinion, yeah. What is the writer's intention? Whether to persuade, whether to inform. Okay, just now we have some of it, yeah. So again here, you see, this one, the title appear in question 33. Last question in part 6. Just now we have last question in part 7. Remember? All right. So now look at this. As you can look at this, there are this thing like comparing teens and young adults, you know, the impact, yeah, impact. Okay, main idea again here. Okay, about teens, and focus in the category girls. All right, according to the writer, best treatment of acne. Okay, teen with severe acne, again, which category are they? Where are they from? Middle and high school. Okay. Now we focus on young adult. You have teens and adults. So there are two categories. When you have two category, the comparison must made. And the word in contrast, however, this linker will lead you to get the answer. Okay. So here, you see here, you have a long sentence here, ask you to suggest what is this all about. Okay, so obviously as you get used to it, it will be okay. Madam Isa, I think it's time for commercial.
Yeah. Okay, I will do the commercial.
Okay.
Actually, I'm waiting for you to stop. Okay.
Yeah, luckily I look at the time. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Berita baik untuk semua. Kini Akademi YouTuber memperkenalkan sistem mata gancaran kredit AYU untuk dikumpul. Jom ikuti kelas tuition live AYU untuk mengumpul kredit AYU dan berpeluang menebus hadiah-hadiah yang menarik. Hadiah bernilai lebih RM10,000 disediakan secara percuma untuk pelajar seluruh Malaysia. Apa tunggu lagi? Tebus ganjaran hebat ini sekarang. Layari www.academyyoutuber.com untuk maklumat lanjut.
Okay. So fast the advertisement. Okay, sample questions. So, all right. Now we shall go to part 7. All right. The first questions, which is question 34. Okay, the title is it is on a new energy. What kind of energy? Okay, energy, yeah. So it is very common energy. So we shall take a look. Every day, our species chews its way through more than 1 million terajoules of energy. Okay, talking about energy. Okay, and then how they measure the energy? Terajoules. Wow, it is like so many watts. Okay. It is roughly equivalent to what we would use if all 3.5 billions of us boil 70 kettles of water an hour around the clock. So imagine we use how much, or 3,000 times daily output of Palo Belt nuclear power station in Arizona. Okay, talking about the power stations, So here, every day, every day we are using those that enormous terajoules of energy. Okay, and then they keep on talking, and then they will mention about we are using more than half of the energy come from fossil fuels. Within the Earth crust, so you see how much have been taken from the Earth. 135 billion tons of crude oil. We use it for our cars, fuel for power station, and then to heat our home. And then it mentions that the figure increases every day. Okay, the figures means the energy use increases. So we are looking at the main idea, as I type here, main idea. So Usually the main idea you can get it from the first sentence or usually from the last sentence. In between will be the details about support the main ideas. Okay, what do you think? What do you think about this, the main idea? Anyone just type at the chat box there. Is it enormous amounts of energies are used daily? Is it many developing nations experience rapid industrialization? More than half of the world energy is extracted from the earth crust. Palo Verde in Arizona is one of the world's largest nuclear power stations. Which one? Alicia. Alia Maisara.
Ali Maisarahan Azhar. Oh, very long name.
Oh,
All Mr.
okay.
Desson
Never mind.
students.
Nice name. Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, Nunabila. Hello,
Yeah.
Nunabila.
Nabila
Okay, come.
Fizawood. Alice.
Okay, come on. Share with me your answer here. Come on, just type A, B, C, D. Give a shot. All right. Come on, just type only.
Give the answer. Just read and try to answer that question.
Okay. Okay, where I have stopped. One of the world's largest, meaning to say the power station, running at full capacity with the global population swelling and industrialization on the rise in developing nations. Humans' hunger for energy has reached unprecedented level.
Okay.
Okay, the
Awesome
answer
Cheah.
is
Awesome Cheah A. Fizawood D. Awesome Cheah A. And then Nirlam A. Chiang A. Alice A. So what's the answer?
okay. What is the answer?
Oni Fisher,
Okay.
answer D.
Okay, usually the main idea, you can get it from the first sentence, First sentence, okay? This one. Meaning to say we use a lot of energy here. Enormous means a lot, okay? You look at this word, it's saying that a lot, okay? 1,000,000 terajoules of energy, okay? This is saying that enormous. Enormous means a lot. A lot, yeah? Amount, large amount. Enormous means very big amount, okay? So just focus here will do, okay? Okay, thank you for those who answer it correctly. Thank you very much and support this program, yeah? Okay, number two, okay? But our gas guzzling over the past 2 centuries has taken a potentially devastating toll on the planet, okay? 2 centuries, 1 century, 100 years, 2 centuries is more than 200 years already. Burning of coal, oil and gas has been inextricably linked to the rising levels of greenhouse gases in Earth atmosphere and is leading contributor for climate change. The world scientists agree that we are on path toward disaster that we can only be stopped by weaning ourselves off our fossil fuel habit. Meaning to say, we have to find solutions not to be using too much of fossil fuel, petroleum, yeah? But that leaves us with a problem. How do we ensure the lights stay on? How we make sure that we have the lights stay on, yeah? You can switch on the lights. If you are not stopping using this, what kind of energy that we can use? Yeah. So as just now that the sample question given, so you obviously there will be one sentence here, and then taken from the passage. Okay, here until planet here. So, and then we have to find out what is the writers going to say, what is the writer's feeling. So these words here, okay, gas, guzzling, okay, using too much of fuel. So what is the writer's tone? What is the writer's feeling? Okay, surprised, regretful, worried, angry. What is the answer?
So trying to answer question 35.
Come on. Please type the answer there.
Okay, the third code is number 3.
Okay,
The
number
third code
3.
is number 3. Okay, the third code is number 3.
Okay, devastating toll. Devastating. So what kind of feeling is that?
Cheah answer B. Cheah answer B.
Regretful.
Awesome Cheah, not sure, C or D. Alia Maisara, Han Azhar answer C. Wow, a lot of answers.
Worried, worried.
Who is it?
See.
Mia answer C. Still not sure. With question mark C and a question mark.
Okay. You shouldn't be surprised, right or not? Okay, so let me show you lah. Okay, the answer is worried.
Yeah,
Okay,
Alice
worried.
also answer C. Okay, congratulations to those who are answering C. Okay, so C is the correct answer.
Okay. Okay, surprise. You can, if not, you say, taken a potential surprise on planet or has taken a potential regretful, or the writers is surprised, or the writers is regretful, the writer is worried, the writers is angry. Okay, so you put there and see which one is the best based on the sentence given. Yeah. Now we go to question 36. Yeah, question 36. Question 36. Which of the following is true of this paragraph 3? Okay, true statement and true. So we have read everything. Yeah. So let me. Okay, in truth, the actual fact, the picture may not be as bleak as it could be. It's not as bad, not that bad. Around a fifth of the world's primary energy supply already comes from renewable sources. Okay, just now the passage, the previous passage, we're talking about fossil fuel. Okay, now we go in this third paragraph. They bring in the idea of renewable sources. So renewable sources, because why worry is because the fossil fuel getting lesser and lesser already. So the writer is expressing his or her concern about the quantity of the petroleum is getting lesser. So they have to find another alternative for that. Yeah, they have to find another alternative. All right. So these renewable sources such as wind, solar, hydro, geothermal, all these are renewable sources. We need not take from the fossil from the earth. Okay, this sector is expected to continue growing by 2.6% each year. This sector means, what is this? Those renewable sources, is going to increase, and then until 2040. So until recently, okay, the main source of renewable energy was hydroelectric power, okay, using hydro, water, usually they build at the river, build at the sea, hydro means water, and wind has been the fastest growing. You see Netherlands, they have this, the Netherlands, yeah? So they're using wind, yeah, to generate electricity. But the new advances in solar and panel technology, which allow them to generate power even in overcast conditions. Okay, so now we are talking about solar energy. We are using the sunlight to shine on the solar panel. Have been a surge means increase in the amount of energy being produced using sun. Worldwide, the amount of solar energy productions grew by 50% last year. Let's say in 2020, it is 25%. In 2021, increased by 50%. How much is it? 50%. Okay. Actually, we wanted to tell you that it increased half of it, 50% of it. All right. So 25%, half of it, it will be half, 12.5, right? So it will be how many percent? 40 something, right? 30, 25 plus 2, 37.5%. Okay. Researchers in many countries are working on a new photovoltaic cells that can be printed on flexible sheets, which could reduce the cost of solar further. Okay, you see, when you want to fix a solar panel, it is very expensive. It is very expensive. So the cost of it is need to be maybe can be reduced. So the main which one is true about paragraph 3? Renewable energy sources have potential for growth. Okay, the world's energy supply comes from renewable sources. The world's energy come from these renewable sources. Okay, hydroelectric power and wind are still the world's main renewable energy sources. Okay, look at the words here. Are still the world's main renewable energy sources. Okay, D, solar energy productions has a more rapid annual growth than other renewable sources. Okay, so based on the 4 options here, which one is the correct one? Which of these is the correct statement? A, B, C, D. Which one is correct? Okay, please type the answer. A or B or C or D?
Okay, the answer Awesome Cheah A, Cheah Yao A, Cheah Ying A.
Wow, good. Okay, explain why is it A? Carol?
Nilam Balki C. Alia Maisara
Okay.
D.
Oh. Okay. Let me show you the answer, yeah? Okay. So, we are talking about renewable energy sources have the potential, have the potential. You look at this one, yeah? Okay. These renewable sources energy are talking about wind, solar, hydro, and geothermal. Okay, and then you mentioned that 2.6% each year they have the increment until 2040. Okay, and then on top of that, they also mentioned that if you use solar energy, it will increase. It will increase. No, the use of it increased 50% compared to last year. All right, so these to answer question 36, the answer is A. Whereas here, the world's energy supply comes from renewable sources. Okay, so you see here only 1/5, 1/5, not all from there. 1/5 of the world energy primary one. Yeah. And then number C, it mentioned that hydroelectric power and wind were main renewable, not main. Main is the top, main. No, it is not mentioned here. Nothing mentioned about the main one. Okay, so here, for this one, solar energy productions had a rapid growth, had a more rapid growth than other renewable sources. Okay, here we are talking about solar energy. We're talking about solar energy grow by 50%, but the comparison is talking about, okay, this year, this solar energy is 25% this year. Last year was, okay, sorry, what I mentioned just now? Let's say 50%. Okay, let's say in 2020, I mentioned, okay, 2020, 25%. 2021 is 37.5%, increased by 50%. This is about the annual growth, the increment. There is no comparison about other renewable sources. Okay, the additional information here, the additional information about the sources is not mentioned. Okay, so the comparison of other renewable sources is not mentioned. So option D is false. Option D is false. Understand? Because of this additional information here, not suitable for the things that you can got in paragraph 3. Therefore, D is not the answer. Here the catch is are still the world's main renewable sources. Here, the main. Whereas this one is talking about world energy comes from here. No, world's primary energy supply, primary. So have to be very careful about the words. Once you detect that, you will be able to answer the questions. All right, so let me look at paragraph 4, ask you to summarize. Okay, summarize what is it all about, Hooking up these new energy producers to existing grids will not straightforward. However, okay, look at the word however. Okay, not straightforward. However, this is the compare and contrast, linkers here. One of the big challenges of deploying these intermittent renewable like wind and solar is the impact they could have on the system. Okay, so in many Western countries, the networks that carry our electricity supply into our homes and offices are decades old. Decades, many years old already. Okay, it is many years already. Okay, decades stand for time, Designed to do the steady, reliable power generation. Wind and solar energy are highly dependent on the weather. Okay, imagine wind and solar. Solar is from sun, right? So you look at the weather, rainy or sunny season, and the time of the day. In the case of solar, okay, talking about sun energy, meaning they do not necessarily produce the bulk of their electricity at times when they are too peak in demand. Okay, sometimes in Malaysia also, if you use solar energy, the panel they fix is very expensive. So when it is sunny, so the watt will be like accumulate, you have a lot already. So too much already, what to do? You have to, supply to your neighbors, That is the concern actually. Okay, so which one summarize this? Okay, electricity from renewable energy sources cannot be stored in large quantities. Talking about as general electricity. Networks that carry electricity supplies into homes and offices are very old. Networks are very old. All right, developed countries have well-built power generation. well-built power generation. Renewable energy sources are unreliable. Okay, what do you think? What can you sum up from this? What can you, it's a summary of paragraph 4. So, summary of paragraph 4, what do you think? Okay, you see, look at the lines here at the end. And look
Okay,
at
what
what
is the
is mentioned
answer?
here.
You can write, okay,
Showing.
what is it, 55, 55. Awesome, Cheah, answer 37D.
D.
Awesome, Cheah, D. And Cheah Yang also follow D.
Okay, good. Awesome Cheah
D.
has
Awesome, Cheah D. Cheah Ying also D. Cheah Yang also D. Both of them.
good. So they have responded. Yeah, let me share.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Cannot store electricity from renewable energy sources cannot be stored in large quantities. Okay, they can't store in large quantities, so they have to share. Network that carry electricity supply into homes and offices are very old. It is not talking about the items is old, it's talking about the time, the duration. Networking, all these things has been done a few decades ago, have been like many years already. Okay, here you can see reliable, renewable. This one, the energy, the whole thing here is reliable. You can count on it, you can count on it. Okay, we are using those renewable sources without fail. Okay, and it is reliable actually. Okay, so actually developed countries have well-built power station here. Okay, all right. Developed countries, okay, these Western countries are considered developed countries. They have done the research, so they have these findings and share it with us. Those are developed countries, Western countries, Western countries. For this passage, for this paragraph, you can see in many Western countries mean developed countries. Yeah, so the answer is C. All right. So I hope you can understand with my explanation. All right, this one reference, reference, a very simple one. These schemes refers to, all right, categoric, anaphoric, azaphoric. Okay, look at the arrow. These schemes refers to, where is it? Okay, so these schemes envisage connecting the energy of grids of several countries together so electricity can be shared within nations. So here, the nations here meaning to say they are proposal of a European supergrid, and one of the United States has been discussed for decades. Okay, more recently, there have even been calls for a global energy grid. Okay, an idea that has had support from Chinese state grid, which set up global energy interconnection development and cooperation organization. Okay, so these schemes is about what? What is it all about? Read in paragraph 8, look at line 47 and 48 to get the answer. Come on. 47 and 48 to get the answer. Okay, Is it about sharing electricity among nations? Is it about creating super grids
Okay.
for a larger
For,
supply of electricity?
for 38, Awesome Cheah answer A.
Uh-huh.
And then Chia Ying also answer A. Nilam Balkis also answer A.
Okay, very good. All right. So look at line 47 and 48. You will get the answer. Okay, good. Right. You can foresee, you can predict, okay, this one. And the electricity can be shared between nations. Okay. Sharing electricity among nations, yeah? Among nations. Okay. So we go to 39. The writer sum up the text with the idea that 39, yeah? What is the idea? Okay. This one. Global Energy Interconnection Development and Cooperation Organization can take the lead to set up super grids. Take the lead, become the leader. Okay. Chinese state grid will set up the global energy grid. Okay, we're talking about this one. Which this one? Set up energy grid. Okay, do you think the information given sufficient? All right, see, European and American super grids are about to set up. Are about to set up. They are about to set up. The electricity can be shared among nations via the energy grids. Via energy grids. Okay, so what do you have to say about this? 39. Come on. Okay, yeah.
Okay, write the answer for number 39. Please type the answer in the chat session.
Come on. Fast one, quick. Oh. Come on. If not, then I will show you the answer already. Okay, you can see this extra information given here. Which is not accurate in the sense that the information given give you another idea. Yeah, give you another idea. So you have to distinguish which one facts and which one is relevant. Yeah. So additional information here, all these are not accurate. Okay. So not mentioned about take the lead. Okay. But yes, they set up, but not be the leader. Okay. This one is not complete. All right. So for C, has been discussed for decades, but not yet set up. So the answer is D. Yeah. The answer is D. All right. Last one. Asking for appropriate title. Yeah. So for this, you have to look at what is the first paragraph talking about. Okay. They're talking about, is it talking about fossil fuels versus renewable energy? It is talking about challenging or building energy supergrid. If you're talking about energy supergrid, towards the end, paragraph 4, 5, they only mention about this. Is it about overcoming energy deficiency and dependency? Okay, overcoming. Is it now we are trying to find problems with it and we come with solutions to the fuel, to the to the energies that we needed every day. Okay, developing renewable energy supergrids across nations. Is this passage is talking about renewable energy from the beginning until the end? So as you can see here, we are just talking about fuel, fossil fuel. Okay. Then the second paragraph, we are towards the what do you call that? Towards. Can I go back? This one, paragraph 3. Oh. Okay, here we are talking about the concern, and then talking about greenhouse, all these things. We are talking about the concern already. These are the energy that we use, yeah. And then as we go here, then here we are coming into the renewable energy. We are facing insufficient of not sufficient of energy. Now we think about an idea to use the renewable energy. Okay, and then we come across this the concern. We have come across this, the solar energy, the increase of productions, and then we come across here about the super grids, all this, and then all the problems and solutions. So towards the end, we have to find out what is the suitable title for this. Okay. Okay, so not this. It is not this. Sorry, it is. Alamak. I think this is not the answer. Yeah, I put it wrongly. It is about overcoming energy deficiency and dependency. Okay, let me put this. I put it wrongly. It's supposed to become this.
So the answer is C, okay?
Yeah.
The answer is C.
Answer
so
is
nobody
C. Okay.
got it right.
Okay. It is difficult though. All right. I think that's all for today. Thank you. And share the certificate link.
Okay, thank you to okay, Alhamdulillah, finally we have done with today's session. We learned a lot from teacher Cheah, right? Okay, congratulations to those who are able to join us from the beginning to the end. And thank you very much to teacher Cheah for such an interesting lesson. So don't forget to subscribe her channel now, okay? So before I share the cert link, I want all the Muslim students, okay, to if you do not know, I will tell you. Okay, you Putra or Allah Yarham Cikgu Muhammad Rohimin had passed away yesterday. So for the Muslim students, please recite Surah Al-Fatihah for him. May Allah give him the highest rank in Jannah. Amin. Okay, so Al-Fatihah for the Muslim, and I will share the cert link now. Give it. Okay. Finally, we got the cert link, so everyone can have the fill in the cert link carefully. Okay, so that's all. So I've shared the cert link. So please fill in the form correctly. Okay, and very fast. Okay, so that's all. So. Okay, what else? Okay, so outro.
Okay.
Marah semua para ilmuwan.
Sorry, wrong click.
Berita baik untuk semua. Kini Akademi YouTuber memperkenalkan sistem mata ganjaran kredit AYU untuk dikumpul. Jom ikuti kelas tuition live AYU untuk mengumpul kredit AYU dan berpeluang menebus hadiah-hadiah yang menarik. Hadiah bernilai lebih RM10,000 disediakan secara percuma untuk pelajar seluruh Malaysia. Apa tunggu lagi? Tebus ganjaran hebat ini sekarang. Layari www.academyyoutuber.com untuk maklumat lanjut.
Dibawakan kepada anda oleh Akademi YouTuber.
Okay, dah habis.